What's up, guys? It's Jeramie with Jeramie Lou Photography. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We are doing another Lightroom edit, this time a little bit different of a style, model on the ground, really cool stuff going on. Let's check it out right now. What's going on, guys? It's Jeramie. I'm just editing some amazing shots from a model creative shoot that I did with Kira last week. My editing is changing this year, and I'm super happy about it, so hopefully you guys can see the difference. Before we get started, though, if you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If this video helps you out in any way, give it a thumbs up, and of course, click that bell for notifications to let you know when I am on next. I am uploading daily at this point, so I have tons of videos everywhere. So comment, let's get a dialogue, let me know what you like, don't like, and we're just gonna get into it. I lied, we're not gonna get into it. I'm watching the final episode of Westworld right now, season 1, and holy crap, this is an amazing show. If you guys have HBO or whatever, get that show. Find a way to get that show. Dude, they're killing it right now. All right. Let's get into this. So this was downtown Reno. The shadowing that has happening behind her is a giant metal structure that the sun is actually shining through. I have her laying down on the ground on concrete. That's has a little bit of a green tint to it. So this is raw relative camera, 1/4000th of a second, f1.4 ISO. ISO 320. My focus is right here on her eye, so everything blurs out around it, so you can kind of see the hair kind of go away at that 1.4. I actually had my LCD screen. I was using my LCD screen, so on video mode, up, boom, click, grab the shot, kept checking. I took like 40 or 50 pictures to get this one because I knew that my focal point would be off at any given point. 5D Mark IV, Canon or Sigma 35mm art lens, which is my baby. And we're going to be using a little preset play here. We're going to be playing with the Masson's Lab Fuji Pro. And you can just buy this off Masson Labs. Just go to their website and you can find a bunch of different ones. I bought this about a year ago. Don't know what else they have now, but I'm going to play with the Fuji, and you're going to kind of see my process here as I go through. I like a lot of contrast, so I'm going to do all hard, and how the system works goes 1, 2 into 3 if you want to do anything. And that's all I do on this. I am going to go into, I have a Visco film toolkit. And there's a really cool cheat for my fade here. So it's add a little bit of a fade. A little much, a little lighter. And what a fade does is it kind of think of it as like a little film that goes over the whole thing. You can do that with your tone curve. And if you guys don't know how to do that, Google it. If you guys want me to teach you that, I'm happy to do it. Just comment below. My goal is to make this video under 10 minutes. So I feel like I'm talking like that freaking auctioneer dude. All right, so we got that set up. That's my main setup for everything. So now we're going to play with the exposure, color, get everything right before we start brushing and tweaking it. So I'm going to bring the exposure down just a little bit. I am going to use my palette gear system here to up my clarity to about, let's say 25, 26. I want those eyes to pop a little bit more. And then I want to play with the colors here. I mean, I do want this as a little bit of a warm tone. I just love the way that looks, especially with her hair and that little bit of green. So we're going to leave it right there. We're going to add a little vignetting, and what I want to do is bring it into the center here just a little bit. I am going to crop down this image just a touch because she is very, very far down, and I just want to see what it looks like. Maybe like here. Almost like a headshot, just sideways, right? And I never like anything straight, so I'm looking at her head here. Even though the arms are doing different things here, I like her head right here in the middle. I actually love that. So this is our before so far, our after, before, after. What else do I want to play with? I think I wanted to play with the highlights. I want to bring the highlights up just a touch here. And that way I can drop the exposure just a little bit more and paint the rest. Let's bring it down just a touch. And then the whites, let's see what the whites do. Sometimes I hate this. I hate this. I see this a lot in new photographers' edits. And I think because it's easier to make the skin look prettier, but we're going to kind of do something just like that. Awesome. This is our base edit right now. So if I were to batch edit this whole set, didn't change anything, I would just apply this to all, and then I can tweak and play. I just cleaned my desk with some Clorox wipes. So I have to talk to you guys as I lotion up. I'm using Noir Men's Collection Ultra Shea Body Cream. So while I was doing the shot, a ton of people were driving by me. and honking and you know, saying what's up. I think one person actually knew who I was, so it's kind of cool. But whenever you lay a model down on the ground like this, look at her chin, guys, and make sure that her chin is pointed up, because if her chin points down, you'll start to lose her. The goal is chin up, and I actually have her lifting her head off of the ground just a touch. So this is the ground, this is her head. Instead of it touching, you just lift it off just enough, and what it does is it starts to pull these muscles through your SCM, sternocleidomastoids, and that's it. That's the big focus of it. So never let your client lay fully on the ground. It just looks like poo in a jar. All right, so get our brushes going here. 5 minutes in, we can do this. So with the palette and my Wacom tablet medium and my pen, I picked skin smoothing, which is a reduction of clarity in a brush. That's all it is. Don't think much of it. And we're just going to kind of paint around. Even though if I go over once, I know that. I just like to draw like this. This is how I kind of like paint. I'm a big shader of sorts. I never really do the skin, but I'm going to do the skin just a little. Cool. Go into my retouch here. The skin actually looks really good right there. I do like that this light is creating like kind of a glossy robotic look. Nice little sheen. So I'm just going to kind of go in here, and I'm using a 27-inch iMac, guys. So if you have anything smaller than that, I highly recommend doing a zoom in to look at things. But I don't have to, because my screen is huge and my face is right in front of it, so I can kind of see everything that I need to see. The bigger the screen, the better for you. Within reason. You know, I want to up my clarity just a little bit more here. Okay. So, ooh, what did I do? What did I just do? Or am I just crazy? Do. Undo. 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 Better. Was that just clarity bump? No, I did something. Alright. So my clarity is now up to 31. I don't know what it was for. If it was 31 before, well, then I like it. Alright, so the next brush we're going to do is we always go into our dodge here. So we're going to go into our dodge, and we're going to highlight the bright parts already. And it might even lower the exposure on the entire image. But these little highlights right here, guys, just kind of in her blonde hair, we're going to kind of pull that stuff out a little bit. And what it's going to do is it's going to make our eyes just kind of go, what the frick is going on, Becky? And we're just going to, oh, now I have to zoom in there. Just little whites of her eyes here. And we never want anything looking too fake. The little T-zone here. So it's hard. As you're doing it, you can obviously tell the difference, but you always have to kind of look beyond the final image to kind of see it. And these are just little spots that makeup artists kind of go into and highlight a little bit. All right, so I think that's a little too much for me. So since I have it all there, I'm just going to bring it down a little bit, and that looks awesome. This is our before, our after, before, after. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to burn. New brush. Oh my God. Burn. And we are going to burn some stuff. So I want this just to be a little more contrast. Think of it as contrast if you want. So whenever I record and run OBS at the same time, my computer runs a little slow. So I know that when I'm painting, I actually don't get to see it until I'm done. But I do this so often that I kind of know what I'm going for. Love that. So see how our eyes now are kind of standing out a little bit more? That's my focus. We're kind of focused on those eyes right there. We're just kind of darkening up these little areas. I like to darken up these little natural kind of dark areas. Right in here on the nose. Love that. And since this one has a lot of these cool little shadows, I want to play with those shadows just a little bit more. We're just going to darken these little dark areas that I can kind of find here. Why not, right? Why the frick not? Oh my god, 940. Alright, I think I got it. Never rush your edit because of that, guys, but now I'm just kind of playing. Money. Alright, let's hit our return, get all the stuff out, do our before, our after, before, after. Guys, what do you think? I love this image. I'm staring at it. I think I'm done. I think the only thing I want to do here is go into my burn tool and just kind of get this little mark right here up front. Cool. Nope. I like your mustache, girl. Just bring that down a little. We're just going to get super subtle. Okay, better. So there's a little dent there. You know what? I'm taking it out. I'm freaking done with it. I mean, you can still see it there a little bit, but it was just annoying me. But that's it. I love this. This is Kira, my amazing model. I'll put the final image at the end of the video for you guys so you can take a little bit longer of a look. But thank you guys so much for tuning in again today. It is a snow day, so the girls are just at school. I'm editing, and then I'm going to go pick them up. Hope you guys are having a good day. I will talk to you later. Hasta bye-bye. Oh, God, I should hit this first.